Hello artists! So now we are going to watch the demo on how to actually make your Romero Britto style cat. It's actually pretty easy. You just have to make different shapes in order to actually make your cat. So let's start off. So I'm going to start off a little bit to the side. If this is the middle of my paper, I'm going to move a little bit over. I'm going to go down. I'm going to make sort of this triangle shape and go back up. This is going to be the face of my cat. Then I'm going to make a triangle up here, connect it over, and make another triangle up here. See, that already looks like a cat. Now he does very simplified drawing, so don't get too worried about it. Now I'm going to make two ovals for the little feet. I'm going to connect them to the head right here. Then I'm going to make a big semicircle. So start sort of in the middle of your head, maybe a little bit closer to the ear. Go up, around, stop before you hit the bottom of the feet, and then connect. And this is going to be the body of your cat. I know it doesn't look like a cat right now, but don't worry, it will soon. So now we're going to make the tail. So start it down here, go over and curve. Make another semicircle. Then make a curved line here. And another curved line here. So now we have to start adding the details. We have to make the face of the cat. Make sure your eyes are looking in one direction. And that's how we make the start of our cat. Now we're going to add a little bit more to it. So we are going to start to add some areas where we want to do the shapes. Romero Britto uses patterns, so I want to make a couple of areas for the patterns. So I'm going to make one square here. They don't have to be the same size. In fact, it'll look a lot more interesting if they're not the same size squares. Think about what kind of patterns and what kind of colors you want to use. Each part should be a different pattern. It should not be the same patterns. And depending on what material you're using, you're going to have to think about that a little bit more. So if I'm going to use markers for this, or if I'm going to use crayons, or if I'm going to use colored pencils, then I'm going to have to draw my pattern first. So now that I've put patterns everywhere, I want to start coloring in. Now remember, you want to be really careful that you are only using one pattern in each part. So this area has one pattern, this area has one pattern, this area has one pattern, and each part of the cat has a different pattern. I would recommend that you only use two colors. You only use, that's right, two colors in each part, because if you use too many, it's overwhelming. Now, if you have paint at home, this would be a great time to use watercolor paint, because watercolor paint will actually resist anything that you've done with the crayon. If you don't have watercolor paint, do not worry, and you can just continue to use markers or crayons. And there you have it, a Romero Britto styled cat. I hope you have fun making it.